year, and then finally going on to explain what I hope to achieve next year. But before all that, my name is Caroline, and I will be running for VP External, which is the position I currently held this year. Glad to see someone else is dying too. If you're on that one. Anyways, so my qualifications are basically the experience that I have gained in the student council the past years. I started out as first year rep and then moved into the position of VP External, and both of those truly did help me to understand both the structure and the function of the student council. I'm also extremely motivated, which has helped me this year to always be on time, always deliver on the tasks that were needed, and I think that's really important going forward. And lastly, there's the bilingualism. I bring this up because I do think it's crucial for the council to have at least an element of bilingualism, because it was shocking the amount of student inquiries that we had this year that were students who only spoke French or with very little English, and it was my institution's pleasure to help them, but I think going forward it truly is important that there's at least one or two individuals that do speak French on the council. Now, on to what I have accomplished in this past year. I had two main focuses. Firstly, I strengthened the relationship that we have with our existing corporate partners, and this showed to be extremely valuable. I received a lot of gratitude from the sponsors themselves, saying that they were pleased with constant communication and the fact that all elements of the contracts were upheld. To show you the value that something like this brings, I even had one sponsor come back after one-on-one week and say that they were so pleased with the service that the student council offered them that they wanted to give more money, and they asked me if they had another event they could sponsor. So within a week, a contract was drafted and signed, and they're now the title sponsor for the upcoming Clubs Gala. So that just kind of shows how important it is to truly foster the relationships you have with your loyal partners. And the other thing that I started this year is the corporate partnership program, which some of you in the room may be familiar with if you're VP Externals. But basically, it was to encourage collaboration amongst the VP Externals of other clubs. We wanted to make sure there was no stepping on each other's toes as far as sponsorship goes. And I'll be the first to acknowledge the fact that there's still a lot of work to do for this program. However, the important thing is that it's been started, the discussions have been started, we've had somewhat regular external roundtables, there's some documents online to collaborate and share sponsorship, and I think that going forward this is really important. And I do hope to continue this should I be re-elected. Which brings me to my last point, what I would like to see happen should I be re-elected next year. Obviously, I'd go about continuing to strengthen the relationships that I've built with our corporate partners, and I do think that seeing the same face next year will really help that. They'll know what service they're going to be getting, and they'll be more apt to give, which benefits all of you. And the other thing I'd like to see accomplished is to continue that corporate partnership program, but evolve it into joint partnerships. So say HRA and TMA both had an event 1 month, then they could approach a corporate sponsor together, and with an increased value proposition, they could increase the return that they're receiving, which would benefit both clubs. So I'm hoping that because I'm more efficient in my role, now that I've done a year of it, that with that freed up time, I can really help facilitate these joint partnerships amongst other clubs. So to recap all of that, I believe that it's my experience, my motivation, and my bilingualism that qualify me for the role. And going forward, I really want to push the existing partnerships that we have, as well as the corporate partnership program. Thanks for your time, and I'll welcome any questions as I do with you.
Should I grab a speakers list? Anybody have questions? Anybody else with questions? Go ahead.
Just a couple of questions. There is, I'm not sure if this is related to you, but the external conference program,
No, unfortunately that is academic. So when the academic comes up, feel free to ask questions, but it's not
Sure, perfect. Good to know. Second thing is, last year I asked a question about linking VP Externals with your own corporate sponsors with the student council. And you answered that if there is any opportunity that you'd see to link them together to create that partnership. Has there any been?
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because we do have a spreadsheet amongst now all these VP Externals. So every single of our corporate partners that we have are available to every single other VP External. So in that spreadsheet, it has not only their names, but their contact information and the specific details of the agreement that I have with them. On top of this, I've had some people approach me this year offering, for example, this one individual said, I'd like to offer my venue for an event. We didn't have an event coming up that we needed a venue for, so I put it on that spreadsheet and said, look, this is an individual individual who is more than willing to offer up their venue. So that was in hopes that another club would be able to use it in the future and it would eliminate their time. So I have gone about seeing that through.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Karen.
Anybody else with any questions? Yep, in the back, bud.
Okay, can everyone hear me? We're good?
Hi, Ken.
Just wondering, because of the Constitution saying that the VP external must be functional both in English and French, by the SFO Constitution that requires bilingualism testing, was bilingualism testing done for this position?
No, it wasn't asked of me, but I'm more than happy to take it in the future. I work in French for the government, and I went to all French school, so I do have a bilingualism certificate.
Thank you.
Michael?
Yeah. How are you going to tackle training for other VPs for next year?
Yeah, no, that's a good question actually, because in the last external roundtable that I held, I aborted that question, and the main thing that I stressed with all the other VP externals of the other clubs is creating that transition document. So I've already created my transition document, which it turns out if I am reelected, I will be reading, but if not, it will be passed on to someone else. But the idea is that you really do want to have that continuous transition document. So I started mine as early as 101 week, and I noted down everything that I would do differently or the things that I believe should remain the same. And during one of our our roundtables for the VP externals, I actually circulated the transition document that the student council uses for VP internals because I believe it's the most well done, and it's very lengthy and very detailed. So I distributed that as an example for all the other VP externals. So I have aboard that question. I think the main thing is really creating that document, because at the end of the day, the training is extremely helpful, and I talked about that as well. But as soon as that one individual leaves, many times, for example, they move into the workforce after they move on, and they're not there to answer questions. So I think it's a document that really is the most essential, and I've already elaborated upon that in the meetings.
Anybody else? All right, with that, we'll close the question period.